Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Riftbreaker Prologue, and I need to specify Prologue. At this time, the full game has been released of Riftbreaker. Where it currently stands, it's a full-featured campaign. I don't own it yet. So I broke open the Prologue, and I wanted to see if this game was, like, really for me. If it was really my style. And I had an idea. I played through the Prologue once, and at the very end, you get thrown like a crazy mega swarm, and the instructor or whoever you're talking to says, oh, by the way, you weren't supposed to survive that. Just to let you know, we're terminating the simulation. Congratulations. No matter how I've played the Prologue, I always build like a couple of mini bases, but I thought of a different way to handle this. What if we built like a massive wall around the entire map? Now, I'm probably going to skip through all the dialogue. I think I've got the dialogue audio pretty slow. If you've seen any of this, you already know what it's about. I'm probably pretty sure you're not, like, this isn't the first time you've seen it. You'll hear some of the dialogue anyway, though.
Rift jump successful.
Sensors online, weapons activated. We're ready to go.
Okay.
Riftbreaker Novak, please report.
I'll let them chit-chat first.
Houston, this is Ashley. Reporting rift jump successful.
Roger that. Begin field base setup.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed. We've located a carbonium deposit.
Okay, move on to the deposit and start drilling.
Okay.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ.
Gotta let him go
Let's
through all
start the
this.
deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
Okay, so a couple things. What is Riftbreaker? Riftbreaker, in my opinion, that is still way too loud for me. Riftbreaker, in my opinion, what it is it is a mix between Mindustry and maybe like Diablo kind of dungeon crawly, actiony kind of stuff. I kind of think it's kind of a good merriment between the two. It has a little bit of logistics, at least, again, I'm working with the Prologue here. So it's got a bit of logistics, and it's got a bit of resource collection and gathering. I wouldn't call it like Factorio, but Mindustry kind of feels like right up the alley. I died immediately? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, reload that. It's no big deal. We lost a minute. I should really be paying attention more rather than chit-chatting it up, but if you've seen any of my videos, you know I love to talk. So what we've got is we're going to set up buildings, we're going to harvest local resources, we're going to do research, we're going to defend ourselves against increasingly larger waves of stuff. So we're going to have to hear this again.
Rift jump successful.
Sensors online, weapons activated.
In case you
We're
wanted to
ready
see this
go.
before,
Riftbreaker
or
Novak,
again,
please report.
Houston, this is Ashley. Reporting rift jump successful.
Roger that. Begin field base setup.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
yeah,
We've located a carbonium deposit.
you're made out of
Move on to the
carbonium.
deposit and start drilling.
I love the name
We don't have
carbonium.
enough carbonium to build an
It sounds like somebody wanted the word baloney and
Let's
carbon
set
to be
our
the
base
same
closer.
word.
We need to move quick.
Weapons
Probably a matter of time
grade
before the natives spot
balonium
us.
kind of stuff. Weapons grade carboniums. Okay, you're a biggin. You want to dance? I can freaking dance. Light him up. Holy crap. We're gonna do that.
This creature is extremely hostile. It can be dangerous to
Have not noticed.
Kill it before it kills us. We'll finish researching it in the lab.
You guys are top-notch tutorial ears right now. I want you to know that.
threat neutralized.
Cool. Alright, that's a bunch of
Wonder what makes it so
resources.
impressive. Maybe we can learn something important after researching it in a lab.
It gets a threat out of the way.
Gathered enough resources to construct a headquarters.
So the way this works is you collect samples
Let's
and
place
stuff
it
and
close
use
to
it
a
for
carbonium
research.
deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
Yeah. Basically, it's how you get new weapons, upgrade the weapons you have. That's how the normal campaign works. Is this how I died? Are these explosive? Ho! 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 Okay. That's exactly how I died, and I almost did the same damn thing again. I'm a genius. I'm a genius! Since this is just a prologue, this is the only mission we're gonna get. So what I'm doing right now is just gonna set up base. So let's talk out the idea a little bit. My idea is, under normal circumstances, you set up little mini bases like here. We've got 3 carbonium deposits. I have a few here, a few here. You set up like 2 or 3 mini bases as the prologue progresses, spreading you out kind of thinnish. Or not thin. I would say dense in 2 or 3 little mini areas. What I want to try is I want to set up a base that encompasses most, if not all, of the map. So what is that really going to look like? Well, it's going to look like a lot of work. This might be multiple episodes, but we're just playing the prologue. I don't have the full game. I like this concept well enough. I think it needs to be, honestly, a little flushed out. But I'm not going to give any real feedback because I don't know what the main title looks like. I don't know what the real deal looks like. But we're just going to get started. I have a good familiarity with some of the controls and the commands and stuff and everything, so we'll just... That goes there.
In progress. Sometimes I wish we could fast forward.
Oh, I can't build stuff while it's going... Okay, that's fine.
Captain Novak, let me remind you that even though this is a simulated training exercise, you are expected to perform as if it was your real mission on Galatea 37.
God, I'm sure you are fun at parties, bro.
Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
Just love
We've
that
got much
name,
more interesting things to do.
carbonium.
Let's automate this.
So I'm not going to be building any carbonium
Enough carbonium.
power plants. What I really want to do is I want to build up self-sufficient power that requires nothing. So we're going to do a bunch of wind turbines. There's going to be a little sitting around, but let's see if we can keep up the mining.
Power plants, wind turbines, and carbonium power plants.
Carbonium.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages.
Yeah, I'm not
Also,
going to do that.
Remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible. Ashley, I'm detecting a lot of movement to the west. We should build up a defensive perimeter around the base.
Does
Let's set up
he
some
not
walls
sound
and
like
signal
Cabal?
towers. Focus our defenses on the western direction. They never changed the beginning of this exercise.
Captain Novak, we all know your renowned scientific background, but your combat performance in the previous simulation was far from spectacular.
Far from spectacular.
Slaughtering indigenous creatures was never my area of expertise.
Since you've already done this a couple of times, we've introduced some new additions to this course. We'll see what your area of expertise really is.
Do you guys need... Have you guys had, like, a fight? Like, have you had a tiff? Were you two dating at one time? And now this is just Captain Jerkbutt getting back. Anyway. Okay, so I had to let that all talk out so we could talk about the next piece. This is a prologue. This is like a tutorial introduction to the game. This is going to be heavily trigger-based. What do I mean by that? Have you ever played, like, an RPG at all? And it's like, oh, talk to this one guy. He's the gatekeeper. He'll let you through. And the game just will not let you proceed unless you've done that. Same thing with this. The game's taking a very simple, careful approach so we can learn the mechanics of the game while we're playing, which is awesome because that wave will never show up until I'm prepared. So, benefit and everything. I could just sit down here, build up. There's another carbonium deposit I want to tap. There's just a lot of stuff I can do well before we ever have to incorporate any turrets or anything. There's a bunch of exploring I want to do. That's why I kind of thought, I'm like, what if we just really hammered out the prologue by a significant margin and just saw if we could actually survive some of the final waves. I wish I was recording because it is devastating. There's like 3 waves or something. Mr. Riggs, your mechanoid, is like, oh, I feel titanic movements or whatever, tectonic movements, whatever. I give him a thing. See here? I'm here and feeling the movements over here. Why don't you take a look at that, Ashley? Yeah, see? Like, He's like, by the way, there's a lot of movement. Stuff's about to go down. So the first wave kicks in, and I beat that one fairly effectively, I think. Get everything repaired, and then there's another wave, and it just demolishes. It mammoth tanks its way through everything. So I thought, well, instead of having one spot where everyone can just group in, what if I had all the walls on the outside and just built a massive, massive base and see how that goes? So that's what we're doing here. So I've got tons of power storage. We have carbonium coming in. We have a lot of extra power. I'm going to wait till these carbonium ore refineries stop doing their thing. Make sure I have enough power. Cool. This base can stay exactly the way it is without anything else happening until I trigger the next event. So 30 wall pieces, 6 sentinel towers. So let's talk about a bit more in practice. It's dark. Is that okay? It'll be fine. I'm going to clear out whatever is over here. Torch them up a little bit so I can see better. I don't think I can turn up the brightness. I checked. So just keep clearing stuff all Legend of Zelda style. Which I think is pretty cute. I think it's pretty cute. Ah, come on, man!
Recover it later.
Immediately got rinsed. Alright, I just have to wait a minute. I've done this before. Like, I've beaten the prologue like 3 or 4 times. This is not a problem, but apparently I'm making it a problem. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Does this work? Okay. That feels like that works. Now, can I... Cool. Okay, it neutralizes whatever acetate or blah 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 is already in there. So, how are we going to handle this? I'll show you how we're going to handle this. There's a build level. Yeah, there's a build threshold. A lot like RimWorld, if you've ever seen RimWorld. You can only build it to a very certain portion of the world. Like, it won't let you build it out to the wall. So I'm just going to do this as far as I can.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you.
One of our walls is being destroyed.
Yeah, because I wasn't paying attention, and it's dark, and I wasn't paying attention. Okay. No, I want to sell that. How do I sell this? Now, these walls aren't great by any means. But what I'm really hoping is triple layered wall and enough turrets is going to buy me enough time to have whatever defensive protocol I'm thinking of in line, in check, and just annihilating suckers left and right, right? So all the carbonium I'm going to spend is going to be mostly in walls and turrets. Turrets require not only power, but also an AI core. On the upper right, it's the 4 out of 4. The AI core is, well, the artificial intelligence of the turret. So what that really means... Oh. Is that how corpses get consumed? Little buggies come and eat them? That's neat. That's a really cool little visual there. So anyway, what was I saying? I'm going to go all the way around the map with this triple wall thing. And then what we're going to do with that afterwards is we're going to line the whole business with toilets. T-O-I-R-E-T-S, toilets. Oh, you're real. If you angle it just... Yeah, I got caught up. You can encircle them real easy-like. And just boop, boop, boop-a-doop. Just boop them in the snoot. Snoot boopers. Give them the old boop snoot. Snoot boop. Okay, just get them on fire. Get you on fire. Everyone gets a little bit of the fire. You get some fire. There's going to be 3 main threats we're going to clear out and 2 hives to make this a little easier on us. So right here to the west is where we can see where the threat is. If you check the map, it's where the skull or the... It's like a weird skull thing to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this out just a bit. And then after that we're going to... We're going to start walling up and everything. I don't want to build the turrets, because the turrets are what trigger the next event.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
It definitely sounds like Cabal. I just thought of that now. Cabal's the AI for the Brotherhood of Nod. In Firestorm, the add-on to Command & Conquer 2. We'll just do this manual style. Real simple. So yeah, we've got Carbonium. We've got all the stuff, which is good. So we need a lot of these resources to add on.
We've cleared out this nest. This will decrease the strength of their attacks.
We sure have, and we sure
Let's gather
did.
all the research samples and rare resources that were in this nest. We can study them later and use them to craft better equipment.
So what I'm debating on what I want to do is, I don't know if I want to build like a network, like a global power network. Because I don't want to build Carbonium anywhere. I don't want to build Carbonium power anywhere. But now I have the resources. Does this cost anything? This costs 5 Carbonium? Holy cow. And this does not have the range I was hoping for. Rats. That's okay. There's going to be a lot of little mines around here. I'm still... What depleted? Storage deplete? What got depleted, bro? Does this work? Heck yeah. Okay. It'll save me a little bit of time if I could just go direct line. We'll just set this up here. Is this the way the game is intending me to play? Good golly, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Again, the emphasis of the game is supposed to be a lot of little mini bases, a lot of mini areas to set up shop. And then, like, the game will also say, hey, if you need to bounce it between bases, you just do this thing, and broop, you're at the new thingamadoo. So we're not doing that. I don't know if this is going to be a success. I don't know how this is going to work. I tested 0% of this theory, but I'm anxious and interested to give it a try anyhow. So that's kind of how I roll. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. I don't believe there are any flyers in that wave, so like this is fine. This is proper. This eats up a lot of land that I wouldn't have had space for. Oh, this just takes Carbonium. Boop. Okay, that's our power bank right there. That works out real well. Let's see. How am I on ammo? Perfect. Okay.
What's this?
This shouldn't be here. It's an error in the simulation's construct. This environment has been created by combining long-distance quantum scans of Galatea 37 and other known planets that share similar properties. Gathering all of this data has taken many years, and we were only able to scan a small fraction of the planet.
It's enough to know that we can survive there. I can't wait to make the jump. Everything is going to be new there and waiting to be studied and explored.
And kill us.
And waiting to eat us.
Yep.
Let's not get dramatic, Mr. Riggs. A 5 meters tall mech suit with miniguns and power blades should be enough to fend off a few hungry creatures.
Should be enough.
There's more than a single species of creatures around this nest.
It's not gonna be, but
we
should.
Be careful.
No need for me to waste ammunition. So we're getting rid of this hive. There's also a Titanic threat. I don't know what it's called to the left. We'll get rid of that. And then just continue on our merry way. Did that give me more ammo? No. Okay.
Creatures around here. They appeared as if all of them were working together against us.
I wonder if that's just a part of the simulation, or if the Galatean creatures are really going to be that smart. That would make studying them much more interesting.
And much more dangerous. Threat neutralized. I've detected an unusually large creature roaming the nearby area.
Sounds like an interesting research specimen. We should go to its location and see what we can learn.
And literally load it up with all the rockets.
Let's hope this will give us some time
Cool.
to build up our base.
So this gives us quite a bit more resources like titanium, ironium, or steel, as the game is calling it. A lot of good stuff, but another carbonium deposit. Oh, I wonder if we just sealed this off. If we made this our last stand, just this one area, that sounds really, really cool too. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on our way.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage.
Ashley, I'm absolutely thoroughly aware of all of the things. Thank you. I really appreciate the heads ups, but that's going to be a recurring theme for a long time, and you don't need to waste your breath. So, really scorched earth the whole thing. I don't know if we need to concern ourselves with water or anything. Like, I can't go up any further here. The wall I'm going to build is going to be much lower than that. I don't know if any of that's important or not. Let's do it anyway. Okay, the green stuff seems to be impassable. Looks like some sort of water of some sort. Cool. Now, building walls is actually really pretty good because it's fairly cheap. It's what, 5? 5 carbonium a pop, which it's not super expensive. But we'll get an alert when our base is under attack. That includes the wall. So the wall is like, I'm kind of using it as a bit of a fair weather guesser for what's going on, I guess. Canary in the coal mine maybe might be better way to explain. I don't know. This dark mode's really, really dope, but my eyesight is craps. Let's see if we can install some mods. Mod slots. Mod slots. Blaster has mod slots. Decrease or damage over time. Equip. We got these from spread -30. I guess so, sure. We got these from... Oh, I can do 2 damage over time. Nice, okay. We got these from what I'm assuming is blowing stuff up. If you just jump into the prologue and do this, it doesn't show ammo cost reduction. Heck yes. Ammo cost reduction again? Oh, damage over time. Heck yes. Oh wait, is that acid? What is that? What is this? Unequip. It looks like acid or something. No, fire damage over time. Okay, cool. I've got the my window open because I don't like to use AC or heat or anything. And yeah, the glare of the sun got me. That range plus 30 is pretty dope, though. Ammo cost reduction even less is even more dope. I don't even know. Let's do... Oh, this reduces my DPS? Really? -6436. I don't... Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's work with that for a while. Okay, that's all scanned. We need Ironium. Or, as the game will call it, steel. The actual narration will be like, we can set up some steel deposits over here, or some steel factories. Get your steel on, son. Get your steel on, son. If you think this is very hard for you to see, trust me, I have no idea what's going on. Oh my god, the range. Woof. Yeah, that does a respectable amount of work. Get rinsed. Get riggedy rinsed. Oh, you know what? I did not check. Are there any other upgrades or mods or anything? I'm sure you get this stuff organically through the research tree, and the way I really said early on, the reason for it, that I said this reminded me more of Mindustry and less of Factorio, is because that's exactly how the campaign of Mindustry works. Jump into a mission, you get very bare bones mining, harvesting, refining, and then you spend some resources, and it's like, oh, you've unlocked, you can now build better turrets and build storage, and you can build better miners, and learning how to refine stuff into other stuff. As the campaign progresses, you become stronger based on your resource reserves and the technology you know. That was a really creepy time to save, bro. Alright, where are we at here? Big pile of what's-its over here. I don't know. I don't remember if there's a threat, like a massive threat over here. I literally can't see anything. These day-night cycles are really, really dope. Like, I'm amazed my computer can handle this. Period. Not a question mark. Period. I'm amazed my piece of crap computer can handle this. Period. End of line. Wall is there. Let's get that carbonium. No resources wasted. No dwarf left behind, right? Something like that. Can I go get it now? There we are. Alright. So what I'm really hoping is the game is not wasting my resources, meaning, like, I'm hoping this isn't Dune 2, where any excess spice is just basically shoveled off into the void. I'm really hoping that's not what's happening right now. Are there, like, lights? Lights would be dope as hell. Basic lamp requires energy. Well, that answers all that question, because that's not going to happen. Alright, let's get out of build menu. Five. Okay, I think we're getting close to the ironium. Or steel. I think we're getting really close to that steel. I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. That's okay. Uh-oh. I don't want those things to touch me. I kind of attribute them to, like, fire ants or something.
Storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Thanks, Ashley. I guess I better construct more kaburbers. Let's set up a teleportation majig here. Do these things require power? Rift portal, requirements, headquarters. It doesn't actually say. Let's save. Live. Now, under normal circumstances for the prologue, I think we would have been done by now. Let's see, map. Okay, I can work to it. Let's go home. I wouldn't mind more ammunition. I wouldn't mind more a lot of things. Oh, you need steel to make me ammunition? Really? That's disappointing. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's still not what I want. Okay. Let's see. I for inventory. Crafting. Okay. Okay, I need ironium. Melee weapons. Ironium. Okay. Alright. Research. Communication hub, which we won't get. So this is quite limiting. But it's, you know, it's the demo, right? It's supposed to be fairly limiting. That makes perfect sense. So you get a good taste for it, and then you have a thirst for more, right? No objections there. But under normal circumstances, I think the prologue might take a half hour. We're almost to a half-hour mark right now, so it's not a bad thing. We're clearly taking our time. Hold on. Is there a gap up here? Nope. Okay. I wanted to make for very, very sure there wasn't an opening. Now, if I recall, every single one of these baddies, every wave is going to come from the west or the southwest. So what I'm hoping to do is set up a boatload of turrets. Just the USS turrets worth of turrets. And we're going to see how far that gets us. I'm hoping that's going to be enough for us to get through the rest of the game. But we'll see. Get rinsed. Okay, so I could set up my own manufacture here, or my own power, or I could set up... Man, I wish this thing had long power poles. But again, the real core takeaway they want you to have with this is that you're building several mini bases to placate or to just satisfy all your needs. But I'm gonna build... They want me to build carbonium power, but I don't want carbonium power. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. This part of the match only has... Nope, no, stop. Stop. Oh, that didn't work out at all. Stop. This tutorial only really covers this attack. This area gets attacked one time, and that's it.
Some buildings don't have enough power.
Hey, Cabal. That's a funny thing you're thinking with your thinker. You're not going to believe this, but I'm actively doing stuff about that. How about that? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to self-contain this. What I might do is I might go back west and sell those power plants. There's not a lot of things power's required for other than, like, defenses and such. Oh, whoops. I don't have a way out of here. Oh, you know what? That's fine. That's actually... I'll warp out. It's fine. What I wouldn't mind is building 4 turrets here. Oh, wonder what the hell that was.
I don't have enough AI cores to support any more defensive towers.
That's correct, you don't.
You will need to construct additional AI hubs.
That's correct, I will. Wow, 128. Oof.
Before you do that, AI hubs consume a lot of energy.
Yeah, so that was kind of my idea, I guess. Oh, no. This is just storage. Stop. Oh my god. No, stop. I don't want you to do that. I already have all the storage I need. I clicked the wrong thing! So I was gonna save that other area to the left. I wanted that still because I want to fill that to the brim with cores. I think that's still valid. Riggs is right. It will take a lot of power to get a proper amount of cores, and I'm gonna want a lot of cores. Okay, so what this is telling me in the upper right is the local power. So what I need is that number to not be negative. That would be super dope. Like, just super cool if we could get that to happen. 2 more generators coming online. I think I need 1 more. We're barely cutting the mustard. Awesome. 84. What? Oh, sun power, wind power. Okay.
Carbonium storage is full.
Yeah.
Build more storage.
Mate, I'm aware. Thank you. Easy, Cabal. I'm honestly just gonna keep calling him that. I think it's pretty funny. Alright, we've already built an Ironium factory. So I don't know what this is on about. Power is local. Resources are not. So I have an Ironium. I have 8 Ironium factories to the northeast or whatever. That produces Ironium for everything. So there's not like, I gotta bring that stuff somewhere or anything. I don't have to haul that anywhere. It's just produced, it's just stored. Think of it like some magical wallet, right? Kind of, I guess. And you're gonna get got. Okay. I want to make sure I clear out as many of these red piles as possible, because I don't know what might happen. Well, hang on, I don't know, comma. What might happen is at the very end when all the waves get sent, like all the creatures that are just chilling on the map, they get kicked into action, and I don't want that to happen. Some men just like to watch the world burn. Wow. Now I can at least see what's going on. And I swear to goodness, daylight did not last long enough.
Steel storage is full.
Excellent.
More storage facilities.
Oh, I'm gonna need all the steel, trust me. Let's head on over to the power bank that I've got going on. And let's start... Oh, wait, hold on. Bazorp. So this is what I want. And the whole reason I waited on doing this because the AI cores require... Or AI hubs, whatever. Require steel. Or Ironium. You're not enough Burbonium. Burbanium. Burbabadum. Okay, how are we doing on power? Once all this comes online, I'm sure everything's going to be bunk. So again, 6 Sentinel Towers is the requirement. So I'm waiting patiently until I have enough resources before I start slapping down the 2 final turrets I need. It's get a little more power solid storage. You know, a bit more power production. So this just afforded me 40 more cores. That's brilliant. At this point, I don't know how I'm supposed to be playing the game. I did beat the prologue, as I mentioned, but I'm just having some good fun with this. Let's wait a little bit, let the system settle. I'm a real proponent of doing iterative testing. So make a little change, see what happens. Make a little change, see what happens. Make a little change, see... Like that back and forth, instead of making a ton of changes, completely hosing a system, possibly, and then be like, oh man, what do I gotta do? I messed something up. How do I back this up? What do I gotta do to back this up?
Too close to another portal.
Oh, okay, that's the problem. I was like, what's the damage here? Sell that. These don't need power, so that's great. I have plenty of electricity, and I have plenty of AI cores. That worked down a lot of my steel I had sitting around. Let's build 6 more. Nope. Sell that one. Okay, let's see what we got. Fairly straightforward test. I should have enough power with this. If not, I'll add some more. Just about enough power. Brilliant. If you've ever seen any of my Utopia, the Creation of a Nation playthroughs, we're starting to get to there, right? Like, I built huge plots of territory and land and everything. What's this? Oh, it's our original drop. Interesting. Whatever. Okay, cool. Next. I want to go there. We have all of our gear, yeah? Oh, let's see real quick. Did we have any new mods or upgrades or anything? Oh, crafting. Blaster standard. How's this better than my already blaster? Quality extreme. Okay, so this doesn't have a range. It just goes right up to the tippy top. Craft item? Oh, okay.
Crafting completed.
Inventory. This is a blaster. Wait. Oh, did it? Oh, it already auto-equipped with all the stuff? Can I disassemble my old one? Sure. Huh, okay. Cool. What else can I make? Sword. Standard. Physical damage, 100. Oh, this is what I already have equipped. This is what I can get. Okay. Yeah, craft item. But do
Completed.
inventory. I want this one. How do I, Okay, I can't disassemble my original sword. Equip. Yep, that's the right one. That looks good. Can I craft anything else? Can I craft anything cool? Small machine gun. Oh wow. This does way, way better. Craft.
Crafting completed.
Gosh. Where'd it go? Small machine gun. Equip. I want to... Okay, I can't disassemble my original? That's weird, because I was able to disassemble my old blaster. Unless I'm really not paying attention here. Blaster, standard. This is what I can make. This is what I... Oh, the one I already had was extreme. Okay, Blah, 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 blah. I am tired. Thank you for noticing. Okay, so I think I've crafted everything. I have a better sword. I did not make a better blaster after all, because I can pay attention and read things. I do have a better machine gun, though. Yeah, so now the game is just going to take its sweet time crafting me up all these resources again. With each plot holding like anywhere from 10 to 20,000 carbonium. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. I kind of figure that I've got enough resources for walls and cores and all this stuff, right? That's kind of my thought process anyway. See, if I set them on fire first, now it's very easy to see where they are. Easy cake. Easy cake. Meh. Meh. Rah. Rah. Okay. We good? We clear? We clean?
Carbonium storage is full.
Thank you.
Construct more storage buildings.
Yeah, I probably am not going to, because that sounds like a waste of resources. Okay, I took that one right on the noggin, but that's okay. We've got plenty of repair modules. The consumables are in the lower left. I guess I haven't really talked about the UI, even though that's something I usually do. Resources in the upper right, minimap on the lower left, or lower right. Abilities and weapons in the lower left. You're all caught up. Ta-ta-ta! Okay, we're gonna clear all this out. This is like a campaign all in itself, and this is just the prologue, yeah? Mission -1. Fight. Mission 0, probably. I still have a lot more building to do and everything. So, like, we're nowhere near the end. I'm thinking at least another 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. Okay, this is a big danger zone. Oh. Using a little bit of the self-repair and whatever number 2 is. Nuclear explosion. Number 3 is some sort of a landmine. Well, number 4, I don't know what number 4 is. And number 5 is the scan. Y'all get toasted, son.
Steel storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I am not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to consume the crap out of it. The very moment I have a moment. Okay, I apparently missed a bunch of stuff. There we go. I didn't miss Jack. I didn't miss Jack, son. I think that just cooks them proper, yeah. No worries. I could have sworn there was another hive down here, but that's alright. We'll do one more scan. Nothing. Okay, we've come full circle, which is brilliant. I'm gonna head back home. Oh yeah, the walls and everything needs to get done. There's so much this project was going to entail. Yep, I'm very serious about what I want to accomplish. Now, just to reiterate, the grand scheme of this, I think they only come from the left side of the screen. Right now, what we see is the first mission, or the first real objective, and it says, you know, build at least whatever towers, and the threat is coming from the west. That's been abundantly clear, reinforced several times. However, what I think is they just keep coming... Okay, I don't have to block off any of this. I don't know if I had to block off any of that stuff to the left either, because it's just sheer wall, right? I don't think any of the buggies climb up over anything. Okay, I think... Well, this is all water. So I don't have to defend any of that crap. Because this just blocks off? Or is this a path? Oh, this looks like a legitimate path. Let's bulldoze this up real good. Nope. Nope. What is happening? Okay, I find that amicable. Amicable? Amicable? Whatever. I find it acceptable. Let's roll it like that. Saving in progress. Sheer wall, sheer wall. I kind of think we're done on the wall project. This wasn't nearly as long as I thought this was going to be. Okay, this needs the wall treatment.
Carbonium storage is full.
Wall.
Build more storage facilities.
Buddy, man, I'm working on it, okay? I'm all working 9 to 5, and I need a day off to go to my kid's soccer practice. Can you chill out a little bit? Ah, dang it, I right-clicked. Can you just chill out there, Cabal? I'm literally just gonna call him Cabal forever. He reminds me... If anyone here has played the second Command & Conquer, and you hear this voice and you think it's not Cabal, tell me your thoughts in the description below. It's definitely him and Eva having a tiff. Okay. That seals that off nice. Do we have another opening or anything over here? Otherwise, I think I'm ready to call this like a done deal. I've not been using my dash. Oh, okay. That's why. Probably because I'm real clumsy with it. This is also an opening. But this is significantly more generous of a way for me to build walls. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. I wonder if my neighbors are genuinely concerned about my health now, like every 5 seconds. Yeah, perfect. 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 Man, John's really into fighting games. He keeps talking about perfects. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Okay. I think this is really hard to see. I'm sure you heard my chair. I'm creaking in here. I would like to check a little bit more to the left.
Steel storage is full.
Ironium storage is full. I'm going to modify Cabal's language pack. Okay, I'm going to assume that's all impassable. Stay tuned how that immediately bites me in the butt. But what we have here, I think... Oh, to the left. Okay, to the left needs a little bit of the treatment. Is it over here? Man, this big stupid rock in the way doesn't help. Anyway, back to what I was saying is, I think we actually have something here. I think we have our best attempt that I can at least think of. Getting everything sealed off, everything's triple thick wall. We'll go chuck down some more AI cores and more power, and we'll seal up this area a bit more before we kind of call that, like, done. But for this episode, let's call this here. I kind of think we've got like another 45-50 minutes worth of content here. I'm really happy with how this is going. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. Name's John Megacycle. This has been the Riftbreaker, just the prologue mission. We're having some good fun with this, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.